Alo, kumusta? 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 Ako nga pala si Doris Vlog at ito ang aking intro. Kung pangit man ako sa iyong paningin, ito pumikit ka. Alam nga ako pa ang mag-adjust. O, diba? O, join on my live stream and it's not too long. It's just 1 hour. And I want you to inspire because I want to share something to all of you. And yan. I do something editing, but unfortunately, I can upload at this time because of the Wi-Fi connection it's too weak. That's why now I going to go on live and I wanna show to you some of my favorite inspirational what's this? Wait, this. Let's begin in a song of asan na yung song? Yan. Gusto ko lang na i-show sa inyo. Fan ako ng Fearless song. Yeah.
It's the fire in your soul. If you keep on hiding it from the world, you will never know. Who will see the best in you?
Who will see the best in you?
By you through the storm.
Stand by you through the storm.
Bright like the sun.
Shine like the star.
Anyone.
Stop for anyone.
Stay. Someone go. Always remember they don't define
Who you are.
Let them stay. Let them go. Never forget you gotta love who you are. And show them the real you.
Real you.
For you. Born to stand out. So what are you waiting for? You realize you were one of a kind. No one can dim your light. Someone will stay.
Someone will go.
Always
Remember
they don't
to find who you are.
let them stay. Let them
Go.
never forget you gotta love who you are. And show them the real you are meant for you.
Yeah, it's a nice song.
When you know your truth, you know what you deserve. You know what is best for you. So don't be afraid to let it go. It's time to be the real you.
Hindi ko na po ma-share.
Find out who
Mabilis lang to
you
eh.
are. Take your own path and see who walks with you. The right ones who want you. Somewhere
Somewhere
to stay,
somewhere to go.
always
Always remember to define who you are. So you say, let them go.
never forget you gotta love who you are. Somewhere to stay, somewhere to go. Always remember to define who you are. Never stay,
Let them go.
never forget you gotta love who
You are
show them
real you.
are meant for you.
Tama. Kung meant for you, edi let them stay. And if not meant for you, let them go. And be yourself. That it is. The next is be different because we are unique. So be different. And the next, wait, using ko lang yung aking, meron pa siya, mga 7 pa. Madali. Lalakad lang siya. It took 1 hour lang. Yan. Okay. Yan. May naman pala akong message na. Okay. Yun.
Let it go. The things that have happened in the past, the things that aren't happening right now, let it go. If you want to be free, stop locking yourself into the prison of your past. If you want to see the light, stop holding yourself in the darkness of your past. If you really want to move on, release the heavy weight from your back. If you don't want them to win, let it go. Move on and create your best life. You would never allow a thief to enter your home and live there rent-free. So why do you allow thoughts that steal your joy to enter and live inside your mind? Let it go. Had a moment of confrontation? Let it go. Don't allow it to live in your mind, stealing the joy from the rest of your day. Someone did you wrong? Let it go. They will ruin more of your life if you allow them to invade your mind like a virus, which will only affect the quality of your life in every other area. The best revenge is always moving on, letting go. Showing your ego is brave enough to let go. Showing you are strong enough to enjoy your life, to live your life fully, regardless of what happens or who isn't doing the right thing by you. Let them have their accident somewhere else. Life hasn't gone as planned. It doesn't for anyone. Move on. Focus on the good. Those who live amazing lives haven't gotten lucky. When things don't work out, they move on quickly and focus on the next positive. They drop the negative like a hot potato and focus on what they can do today to get in a better state. They don't seek sympathy from family and friends. They focus on what is good in their life and let go of the negatives. Don't cheat on your future with your past. It's over. Commit to your future and it will be a strong, healthy one. If you don't let go of your past, your future will suffer. Understand this very important fact. You are the one who suffers most when you hold on to resentments, when you seek revenge. You are the one who wins when you do let go. Richard Carson once said, the key to a good life is this. If you're not going to talk about something during the last hour of your life, don't make it a top priority during your lifetime. Maybe we should all take that advice. Your ego will tell you, once everything is perfect, then I'll be happy. But your soul knows the truth. Be happy, then everything is perfect. No, life circumstances won't be perfect. But if you can get into the right space, you can then get to the understanding that everything happens for a reason and be at peace with that. So be happy. Do whatever it takes to find your happy. Not because everything is good, but because you see the good in everything. Not because every circumstance is a miracle, but because you see the miracle in life itself. Albert Einstein once said, there's only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, and the other is as though everything is. I know which space I want to live in. What about you? Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could be any different. I think for myself, and I know many of you, you think forgiving means accepting what has happened to you. Well, it is accepting that it has happened to you. Not accepting that it was okay for it to happen. It is accepting that it has happened, and now what do I do about it? Forgiving is giving up the hope, not holding on, hoping, wishing that it could have been any other way than it actually was. Giving up the hope that the past could be any different. And when I got that, I think it took me to the next level of being a better person, because I don't hold grudges for anything or any situation, and neither should you. It's letting go so that the past does not hold you prisoner, does not hold you hostage.
Yes, that's the story of two monks on a pilgrimage, and they come across, in a village, they come across a young 17-year-old girl with a long kimono trying to cross a very muddy road, but she's not daring to step into the mud. So one monk picks her up, carries her across the road through the mud, puts her down, and so the monks walk on in silence for another 4 or 5 hours, just practicing noble silence. And then after 4 or 5 hours, they're getting close to their destination. One monk says to the monk who had picked up the girl, "Oh, you know, we shouldn't have done that, because we monks are not supposed even to touch women. So you shouldn't have picked up that girl. You're not supposed to do that." So the other monk says, "Oh, are you still carrying that girl? I put her down hours ago." So the other monk was still carrying the girl, the event, in his head.
4 hours
and
later.
For 4 hours he was walking with this burden.
Yes, right.
And that shows the reluctance of the human mind to let go of the past.
It's easy to blame those that have wronged us for just about everything that is wrong with our life. If it wasn't for them, I would be happy. If it wasn't for them, I would have more money. If they didn't do this, I would be where I want to be. Most people get so caught up in blaming, they continue to blame and sabotage their own life long after the person is gone from their life. Most people hold on to the blame because it's easier than moving on. Those who take responsibility for their life and are wanting to move on and put the past behind them are much more likely to gain freedom, success, and happiness. Now, this does not mean there aren't horrible people in the world that have done wrong by others. It is not condoning others' behavior. It is taking back the power they have from you when you are the one suffering long after they are gone. Who wins if you keep blaming them? Who wins if you move on, forget about them, and create the best life and success you could ever imagine? Who wins if you move on? Who wins if you forget about them? Take back your power. Blame them for what they have done, but don't blame them for what you haven't done. Blame them for what they've done, but bless them for making you stronger, for making you better, showing you exactly what you don't want. You can blame the world for bringing them into your life, but then get grateful for all the lessons it taught you, all the strength it gave you. Know in your heart, if they knew better, they would do better. How good does it feel to take that baggage off your shoulders, to focus on building your future? What a blessing. Let go. Move forward. Never look back. The best revenge is not taking any revenge. It is simply moving on with your life. Creating the best version of yourself.
Next.
Let it go. The things that have happened in the past, the things that aren't happening right now, let it go. If you want to be free, stop locking yourself into the prison of your past.
I'm letting go of some things in my life to focus on better things. I wanna be a better me. I'm not gonna shed no more tears at night. Moving on is a remedy. The past won't get the best of me.
I won't cheat on my future with my past. Release the heavy weight off my back.
Let the pain go away, straight go away, rain wash away all my pain.
I know if I want to grow, got to let it go. Got to let it go. No, I won't be held back no more. I have to let it go. I have to let it go. I'm moving on to create my best life. The past won't unsettle me. I've got good times ahead of me.
I'm letting go of things that don't feel right. I just want what's best for me.
What's best for me?
No more sadness
In me.
I won't cheat on my future with my past. Release the heavy weight off my back. Let the pain go away, straight
Go away, pain
wash
goes away, all my pain.
Let it go of anger, let it go of
Resentment, go over the story, why I can't.
Let the pain
Go away, brainwash you all my way. I know want to go, but to let it go, got to let it go. If there's no more, got to let it go, got to let it go.
I want to grow.
If we want to grow, let it go. Ayan. And next. Saan na yung next?
Don't allow yourself to be controlled by these 5 things. Many people spend their life at the mercy of circumstances, living at the mercy of what happens to them, living at the mercy of other people, not living in the present because they are stuck in the prison of their past. If you want to live a great life, don't allow yourself to be controlled by any of these things. Number 1, your past. Number 2, other people's opinions and judgments. Number 3, limited beliefs you project on yourself. Number 4, relationships. And number 5, money. Number 1, don't allow your past to control your present or your future life. Whatever happened, you must let it go. Leave the pain of your past behind so it cannot ruin your future. Leave the darkness of your past behind so it cannot block the light of your bright future. Your past is gone. Whatever happened, whether unjust, cruel, harsh, whatever the case, reliving the events will never do you any good. If someone did you wrong, the only way you can win is if you let go and move on. If you live in hate, they win. If you live in the victim story, they win. If you want to win, you must focus on building your future and start right now. Release that weight from your back so you can be free. Don't allow events from the past which are now gone to ruin this moment, which is perfect. This moment, which is now to enjoy, which is ready for you to live fully. Number 2, don't allow other people's opinions and judgments to control the direction of your life. The need to fit in and feel wanted can cause you to travel down paths you don't want to travel. People pleasing is a curse that should be avoided at all costs. Before you do anything, ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to do it? Or because of my fear of judgment from others if I don't? You were born unique for a reason. You were born to stand out, be appreciated and loved for who you are. Don't dim your light so you fit into the dull background of other people's lives. Shine bright as you are. Those who really care for you will see that light and shine with you. Number 3, don't allow your life to be controlled by your own limited beliefs. Now, a warning with this one. These beliefs may be conscious, but more than likely, they're unconscious. They may be unconscious limitations that have been conditioned in you from a young age and throughout your entire life by listening to those around you who never reach for their own dream. Notice your own limited beliefs and tell them to shut up. There is nothing you cannot do, nothing you cannot have, and no one you cannot become if you believe in yourself. If you believe anything is possible, guess what? Anything is possible. When you change your belief from limited to unlimited, your potential is unlimited. Imagine what you could achieve if you lived your life as though anything is possible, as though miracles are a standard requirement of every day. As the saying goes, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. When you have nothing inside holding you back, there is nothing outside that can hold you back either. Your entire life will change change your mindset. The instant you decide to see everything as a gift, when you decide to see every circumstance and challenge as a blessing rather than a curse, the very instant you become conscious to the fact that everything in it is as it should be, and know that fighting what is insane. Number 4, relationships. A touchy subject. But if you are always needing another to be happy, to feel complete, then you are always one moment away from a breakdown if that person leaves you, or unhappiness if the relationship you are in is not going well. I'm not suggesting to avoid relationships. There is no force on earth that is greater than love and connection. I am talking about those who can't live if they are in a relationship. Those who will be with just about anyone, including all the wrong ones, just to avoid spending a moment being single. What I am saying is to develop enough mental strength that you get to the point where you don't need others to make you happy. You are just as happy being alone as you are in a relationship. And number 5, this is what controls the majority of humans on the planet. Can you guess what it is? Money. This does not mean you shouldn't want abundance. It doesn't mean money is evil. You know as well as I do what great things you can do and how many people you can help with money. What this means is do not allow your decisions to be controlled by money. If you are choosing something only on the factor of how much money is involved, you've just made the wrong decision. What you will find is that when you follow your heart and you lead with your intention to serve others, to give your best to others every single time, when you follow your intuition and truly give your soul, then the money will come. And it will come in far greater amounts than if you simply chase money for the sake of chasing money. So challenge yourself to live the life you want to live, free from being controlled by anything. Find your freedom. Live fully.
If you believe you can, you are limitless. Believe into yourself. No.
There are some things in life you should never apologize for. Here are 7 of those things. Number 1, being yourself. Don't ever tone down who you are to fit in with other people or to fit in with what you think society wants to see from you. This world rewards those who are unapologetically themselves. There's something amazing about an individual who is freely themselves. Strip off the masks and release the role playing. There's no need to fit in when you were born to stand out. If there is anyone who doesn't love you for who you are, those people aren't meant to be in your life anyway. So you can use this as a good filtering process to discover the best people for you, the real you. Number 2, following your dreams. You should never have to apologize for following your biggest dreams and goals in life. If there is anyone that tries to discourage you on this journey, maybe they aren't for you at this stage in your life. Negativity is a virus and a dream killer. You should never be made to feel that living the life of your dreams is wrong or selfish. Going after and living the life of your dreams is an amazing example to the world and everyone that gets to witness it in your life. Settling for a life you don't want is the ultimate act of selfishness, because you are virtually sentencing everyone that is witness to it to carry on that legacy. Be the inspiration you want to see in your own life. Number 3, taking time for yourself. The main reason you should never apologize for taking time for yourself is because it will benefit all those around you. You cannot give from an empty cup. Carving out some time for yourself is essential for a happy, vibrant, and giving life. Carve out some time first thing each morning as a priority. Time you can spend clearing your mind. Time you can spend in gratitude. Time you can spend meditating. If you do these things first thing each morning, it will ensure you have even more to give to others. So take some time, make it a priority, so you can give more of your best self to the world. Number 4, ending toxic relationships. Toxic is toxic. It doesn't matter if they are family, lifelong friends, or your husband or wife. If the relationship is eroding your being, it's time to end or limit that relationship. If they really cared for you more than their own needs, they wouldn't be making you feel that way. Set an example that it is not okay for anyone to invade your positive energy, or anyone else for that matter. Make it clear that you will only accept positivity in your space, love, joy, and those who lift you higher. And don't forget to be that person to others. Be able to look at yourself honestly and ask if you do better as well. Number 5, living in your truth. Those who live in their truth will be led to a quality of life others can only imagine. Living in your truth means standing for things that may be uncomfortable, but things you know are right. It means being honest, even when you know the outcome might not be what you want in the moment. The truth always leads to the best destination in the end. Number 6, you should never apologize for your imperfections. No one on this earth is perfect. We all have imperfections, and you should never feel like you need to hide them or apologize for having them. You should always be committed to improving yourself for yourself. Don't do it because of other people's demands or expectations. Those who belong with you will accept you for who you are. And by giving their own example, they will inspire you to become the greatest version of yourself. If you find someone like this, hold on to them and return the favor. Number 7, saying no when you need to. Most people take on too many tasks because they simply don't know how to say no when they need to. Taking on too much can overwhelm and lead to stress, which takes you straight forward to a life less than the quality you deserve. Learn to say no firmly, but without any negativity. Learn to say yes only to the things you love and must do. Learn the difference, and it will contribute to your ultimate happiness.
And the last.
Life is what you make of it.
Pa nga ba yung hindi ko na play?
A reasonable life can be achieved by anyone. An okay life, an okay job, okay relationships. Anyone can have these. If you want a great life, you must commit to leading a great life. To doing things the majority do not do. Commit to thinking like the minority, not like the majority. Here are 7 principles to live by for an abundant, happy, successful life. Number 1, the first principle to live by is that one day you will be gone. It may be in 50 years, it may be in 50 weeks, it may be next week, or even today. I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. And rather than live in fear of this, we should embrace the fact that this life is short and unpredictable. Knowing this, we must live fully today. It is not a recipe for recklessness, rather a recipe to give your all today, to give your very best today in everything you do, to give your greatest energy to this day, to your family, to everyone you encounter today. It is a reminder for you to leave your best self in each moment. What if they couldn't speak to you tomorrow? What if you were gone tomorrow? What would they speak of you? What can you do that will leave a lasting, positive memory in the lives of everyone you come into contact with? It is about being lighthearted, knowing that in the end, none of this stuff matters. The only thing that ever matters is how you made others feel and how you felt in your own heart. It is about knowing that things can never go with you in the end. The spirit lives on, but the things, they die with your physical body. Remembering that we are going to die is the greatest reminder we can have in our daily lives, because it keeps us focused on what's really important and what is real. Number 2, there is nothing you cannot be, do, or have. If there has been someone, even one person on this planet that has done it before, that means you can too. It doesn't mean it will be easy, but it does mean it is possible. And as long as it is possible, you can work towards it. You can make a plan. Learn what needs to be done for you to live your craziest, most abundant life. A life most would consider impossible. But you know, impossible broken down states, I am possible. You know, impossible broken down is simply the process of making a plan and being willing to work for that plan. Principle number 3. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. If it doesn't A, make you happy, or B, make you better, don't make time for it. Now, before any of you jump on this, let me clarify. Nothing is worth it if it doesn't make you happy. That means if it doesn't make you happy now, while you're doing it, or it isn't going to make you happy as a result of doing it, it most likely is not worth it. Just about everything worth fighting for is going to require a real fight to win a great prize. You will have to suffer and sacrifice for almost anything worthwhile in life. But you should ask yourself this question about everything you do in your life. Does this make me happy? If the answer is no, ask yourself, will this sacrifice I am making lead to more happiness in the long term? If not, you should let it go. Number 4, be yourself, always, no exceptions. It's such a tragedy to see so many people on this planet living lives they don't want to live, just because they listened to other people who did the same. The only way you can live happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. Let me repeat that, because because perhaps it is the most important thing you could ever apply to your life. The only way you can be happy in this life, the only way you can be successful is if you be you. You will never be truly happy in life if you are constantly doing things to please others, to compete with others, or to be like another. You are unique, and that is your greatest gift. When you follow your own path, regardless if that fits in with others, you open up space for great things to enter your life. Compare yourself to no one. Compete with no other. Make your own decisions, and it will lead to your greatest life. Principle number 5, everything you need is already within you. In this world, we see endless examples of people who seemingly have it all, materially speaking, but they are empty inside. Things will never complete you. Other people will never complete you, regardless of what Jerry Maguire says. There's a saying, needing nothing attracts everything. When you come from a place of needing nothing, of seeking nothing outside yourself to make you happy, you open up space for more amazing things to enter your life. And if things don't come, that's fine. You don't need them. Real happiness is never found outside of us. It is not found in possessions or wealth. Happiness is always and only found within us. It is a state of mind. Never forget this. Happiness is the highest level of success. Do what feels good. The rest will follow. Principle number 6. There's no room for toxic people, but there is never-ending space for positive energy and positive people. Surrounding yourself with energy killers is one of the worst things you can do if you want to live a happy, fulfilled, and successful life. Unfortunately, not everyone, including families and friends, will share the same positive energy you have. Some will take a while. Some might never get there. Let them run their own race, while you focus on living your own happiness. Those who are truly aligned with you will never hold you back from living the life you want to live. Don't ever dim your light to fit in with others. Shine bright. Those who see your spark will shine with you. Remember, you cannot live a great life, a happy life, if you surround yourself with toxic people. Principle number 7. Whatever you focus on, you will find. If you search for negativity in this world, you will find plenty of it. If you search for hate, anger, violence, and sadness, you will find it. But the same is true on the flip side. If your only intention is to search for the good, you will find only the good. Whatever meaning you give your life becomes your life. It can be a failure or a lesson, heartbreak or character building. Life is against you or making you stronger. Because there is no such thing as reality. We choose our own reality by the meaning we give each moment in our lives. Make it your intention to look for the good in your life, to notice the good in others, to be grateful for what you do have, to see challenges as opportunities to show your true character. Remember, what you give your attention to will become your experience in life. Practice seeing the good in your life and in others. Think the best, expect the best, and always ask yourself, how can this benefit my life? Leave who you were, love who you are, and look forward to who you will become. Never giving up, giving up. That you'll take. I'm gonna reach for the sky.
Way up high, I'm never giving up.
It's up to me to see who I can be. Make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up.
I'm never giving up. Way up high, I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. Good night, good night. Marami pong salamat sa inyong pagsama para po mag-inspired, kasi po ito po ginawa kong video ay para po sa future. Kung sakali man po makita ng mga anak ko, edi makikita po na lang, si mama, ganun pala yung mga music na gusto niya nung nandito ako para po makaiwas din sa homesick. Maraming pong salamat. Bye-bye! Thank you, thank you. Ako si KADAMA MOSA at ito ang aking live stream.